Storm.
Welcome back to Peace Storm. We are playing Danganronpa 2, and when we last left off, Peko took a gargantuan dump, and that's why Byakuya died. Let's go further into that. Laxatives? If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think? I see. That might have happened. The question is whether Peko's stomachache was a coincidence, or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. The party dishes, maybe. Let's see. Teru poured his heart and soul into cooking various party dishes. However, Akane and Peko were the only ones who ate them. I mean, Akane ate even more than Peko, so yeah, she would have had to go too if Teru was responsible. That's the best lead I have right now, though. So.
特に口にした記憶はないが、そういえばペコ山さんは事務室料理を持って行かれましたよね。会場の料理を適当にな。そこに下剤が入ってたんじゃねえか。料理を作ったてるてるちゃんが怪しいっす。僕はそんなことしないって。薬なんか入れたら味が台無しだもん。
Ruin the taste. That wasn't it. What, was I wrong about something? I didn't put any laxatives in my dishes. It's like I made a mistake. I should think about this one more time. I don't see how that's wrong. No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Peko wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it. Ah! You and I, we got the same thinking, Hajime. She ate those food. If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach... I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well. I feel totally fine. Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations. I apologize for causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation. What the fuck did you say about me, you little bitch? Cease this bickering. Let's just dismiss Peko's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us. Trashy skank? As long as the murder happened during the blackout, and the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how the blackout occurred. Okay, I'm gonna guess either the irons or the AC are the correct truth bullet here. Yes, the irons. I'm gonna bop you on the head. Did they throw a stone and hit it? No. If they were able to mess with the breaker, I think they'd also be able to trip it as well. Am I wrong? It looks like I made a mistake. Let's see. Okay, the AC isn't an available truth bullet, so I gotta look for something else. Yes! It's just as Mahiru said, the blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally. Which is why these 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout. When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right? So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge. Yeah, seems that's how the killer caused the blackout. What are you doing, Nekomaru? Hold on a second. Let me speak too. What the heck? You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout. That's inexcusable. Alright. No, just because these people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect. It's true the irons were responsible for the blackout, but that shouldn't be the only reason. I can't look at the transcript to read the debate text anymore. No, that was... Don't mess with me, that's not even a real answer! Okay, the irons caused the blackout. Or if the irons caused the... Fuck! Okay, there we go. It's confusing. I prefer bullet time battles, honestly. The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on. Air conditioners! The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m. 11:30 p.m.? Mr. Hamhands died around that time, too. I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably. Indubitably? They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own. If so, even if Peko was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout. Indubitably. Indubitably. Miss Sonia, not you too. Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Dun dun dun! Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths! 1,000, you'd say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know? Shut up, you guys stay quiet. I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office, but even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. Maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred. No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible no matter what. Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself. Even so, the killer is so sly, I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them. It's alright, you don't have to worry. Because there's just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys. Huh? There is no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe. Nagito, what happened to you? Huh? What do you mean? Well, you've been saying this whole time there's no way a killer could be among us. Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred, but the question is who caused it, right? Anybody could have hidden set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that. What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we've been arguing for so long? Unfortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there is not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer. You're changing your story again? Anyway, I have an idea about what we should all do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed believing in others? Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all give up and die? Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you. You guys think there is something wrong with me because there is something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this, there is no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends. I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy.
Please, let me home! Yep! Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna... Everyone calm down. We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another. Then why did Byakuya die? Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one. That's wrong. I think. Did you just say something? Because we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is. A clue, you say? You know who the killer is? The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person, I think. I see. Then care to tell me? What's this clue you're talking about? First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout. Didn't we already cover that? They used glowing paint as a mark. No, not that. I mean, before that. Before? Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark. Let's try examining this situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here. The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is. Just as I thought. This diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move the table in the dark. It's clearly shown in this diagram. Move the table or move to the table? Move to the table in the dark. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. I mean... Yeah, the duct tape was stuck under the table, right? But you're saying the killer... The duct tape was stuck under the table, right? But you're saying the killer used it to move in the dark? That doesn't make any sense. I guess it's not what the killer used to move in the dark. I mean, night vision goggles then? Byakuya was using the night vision goggles, right? There's no way the killer could have used them. The lamp. The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark. The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something. There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp. Of course, there's no way they used the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used the power cord. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord. Power cord? They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife. And there's only one person who could have done that. Who? The only person here who could have possibly done it. What? What? Hang on, let me... What? What? Shit. Who was moving around? I honestly don't know. Yeah, and it's not letting me go back. Was it Nagito? Oh shit. Nagito, it was you, wasn't it? Me? Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you. Which means, the only one who could have felt their way to that table using the power cord was Nagito. That's just a coincidence. But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under that table. Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table was... Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife. That's... If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it. Seriously, it's all a coincidence. If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine, but it's one right after another. I wonder, is something like that even possible? I mean, there was another case just like this with, like, just a shit too many coincidences to truly be coincidences. So, statistically, no. Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table? Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall. To be honest, I already prepared the drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it? I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves you're suspicious, right? If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan, too. You got us to lower our guard and then tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, motherfucker? Well, just admit it already. Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something! Shit, did he fucking do it? Oh my. The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death. Ah, how wonderful, how beautiful it is. Huh? Those eyes! At that moment, Nagito's eyes... The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together. Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. I mean... I don't think... I think he's just given up, because, like... We haven't even done the, we haven't even done the fucking... The closing statement yet. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there is no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right? Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now? But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table, and, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably. Just stop it already. Seriously, what the hell happened to you? Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time? Me? Lie? That's outrageous. There is no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right. Holy crap, he's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets. He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me. That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's really not the time to bring it up. This guy, is he the real Nagito? Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all this, then did you also send that threatening letter? Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
Why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think, somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was the reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me. Are you making fun of us? By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions. In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong? That reminds me, Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito would have been able to use the irons. Or wouldn't have been able to use the irons. The threatening letter, along with all of your suggestions, it was a trap to manipulate us. Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know.
If that's true, how'd you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there is no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human. Nagito's talent. I believe his talent is... You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you? That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. You just relied on your luck? It's not just luck. It's true that my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know? At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty just like I wanted. Enough. I don't care about that anymore. It's like a Mondo pose right there. I miss Mondo. More importantly, why'd you kill Byakuya? Answer me. Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that your symbols of hope would use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation. You're not making any sense. It's fine, just start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho. Please, Monokuma. Please wait! Huh? The fuck?
How should I put this? Is Nagito really the killer?
Maybe Mikan didn't do it then. Cause, like, she's about to be home free, why would she want to prolong the trial? What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange in the neighborhood. You're gonna call
Ghostbusters, obviously. It's only a little bit. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. Makes me want to puke.
I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say? But we know who the killer is. Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow it to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for a bloody spectacle. From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. Please time your truth bullets just right so they don't get interrupted by the white noise. By the way, if the difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In that case, all it means is this explanation didn't mean anything at all, so it had no meaning whatsoever. No, please don't worry. I'm not going to fall into despair. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. That will be explained later. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Wait, the start button, but I'm playing on keyboard. I'm playing with keyboard and mouse, I'm not playing with a controller. To start, press any key. Where's the any key? Ah. Oh my god! Why does Mikan think it's strange? Because she must know that she must know something that contradicts the crime scene. Okay, which truth bullets do I have? Okay, Mikan's autopsy results. Nekomaru's account, Ibuki's account, Chiaki's account, and Kazuichi's account. Okay, according to Mikan's autopsy, Byakuya sustained several wounds to his chest and abdomen. It wasn't the knife. Gotcha, bitch. That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikan? The hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But based on the entry wounds in Byakuya's body,
The actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife. Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse. Jesus fucking...
Not a whorehouse!
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikan? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikan's the one who said it.
I'm sorry!
Hey, Nagito, are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about? Who knows? After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Geez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout? Ah, if you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know.
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules? Nobody can see in the dark. No matter how hard you think about it, the truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor, despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it? What's not it?
These nuts?
The truth is beyond our sight.
No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. I mean, the night vision goggles, obviously. If you used the night vision goggles, you could have seen in the dark.
Well, yeah, but Mr. Hamhands was the only one who used them, and he's already dead, you know? He can't tell us anything.
The tape, maybe. Alright, come on, come on. Where's...
How would you be able to find out what happened with that? Hey, are you bored too? Our lives are at stake here, so you better get serious.
How to see in the dark. With your ears. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki? For reals? Don't act so surprised. You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout? Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome, because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
You've cut me deep with your words of truth. However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark... What the hell? What's going on here? He said that because he saw the knife. It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something. Well, that's actually what happened. Huh? As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya. He shoved you out? Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife. So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time. I could interpret it like that. No, actually. Now that I think about it, this sounds like exactly what happened. After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on and Byakuya's body was lying under the table. Hold on. Are you saying you're not the killer? From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately my plan failed, all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know. Wait, hold the fuck up. So Nagito tried to kill Byakuya, but someone else got him first? You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one.
How can that be? We've spent all this time talking back and forth. Meaningless. Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope, do your best, and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope. Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we'll die here. Oh shit.
Now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who figured out who it was, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you $10 billion.
Shit, how do I play?
10 billion? Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on. Now then, what are you gonna do?
I mean, I don't think Spike Chunsoft is actually going to send me $10 billion. But shit, let's do it. No. I don't want to spend a week getting here again.
Just kidding, you can't make a choice.
Oh.
There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is. And of course, there's no $10 billion either. Villain, you truly are a villain.
Alright, cool. Well, I guess that's a good place to cut off the episode then. What the fuck? I'm getting out of here.